Welcome to the next video in the Boswells College Maths Induction playlist. Here we are going to take a look at direct proportion. So, direct proportion, here we have a question: y is directly proportional to x when x equals 22, y equals 33. Find the value of y when x equals 15. So all that we know at the moment is that y and x are directly proportional. So we don't know what relationship they have between y and x at the moment. X could be half as big as y, or y could be 5 times as big as x. We don't know what the relationship is. So that's the first step that we need to figure out. So the way in which we figure out is we say that y is equal to kx, where k is just the relationship that we're looking for. So how many times bigger is y than x? So the way in which we figure out the relationship is we substitute these values into this formula. So we know that y is 33 and we know that x is 22. So I can say that 33 is equal to 22k, just substituting in those x and y values. From this point I can then solve this equation to figure out what the relationship is between x and y. So k here is going to be equal to 33 divided by 22. So what I could say then is that k is equal to 1.5. So 33 divided by 22, that gives us 1.5. Then what I can now do is say, well, okay, well, I've got a specific relationship between y and x. I can say that y is equal to 1.5x. So I could say that y is 1.5 times as big as x. Now what I need to do, it's asking me to find the value of y when x equals 15. So I just substitute 15 into this formula that we have found, and that will tell me what y will be equal to. So y equals 1.5 multiplied by 15, and so that means that y is going to be 1.5 times 15, that's going to be 22.5. So my final answer is y equals 22.5. So you can kind of think about this in two steps. The first step is figuring out what the relationship is, and then the second step is simply plugging a value into the formula that we have found. So here we have a second question. A is directly proportional to b squared. Given that a equals 50 when b equals 5, find the value of a when b equals 3. So first thing to do, we're going to write down that a is equal to kb squared. Then substitute the values in. 50 is equal to so 5 squared k. So what I could then say is that 50 is equal to 25k. And then what I could then say is that k is going to be 50 over 25. And so then that means that k is equal to 2. So now I've figured out what the relationship is between these two things, I can then write out my formula, just substituting this k back into the original formula that I wrote out. I don't know why I've used y, we're using a and b here. A is equal to, and then just substituting that value for k that we found into this original formula that we've got up the top, 2b squared. So a equals 2b squared. B is equal to 5. So the substitute. Find the value of b. Find the value of a when b equals 3. A is equal to 2 multiplied, substitute the 3 into this formula, 2 times 3 squared. So A is equal to 2 multiplied by 3 squared, which is 9. So we can say that A is equal to 18. And that would be our final answer. Okay, what I've got next for you are 2 questions for you to attempt. What I suggest you do, pause the video, attempt the questions on paper, and then press play again to see if you're correct. The answers are coming up now.